Yeah, repeat it again. So we're just going to spend 2 seconds just on problem solving of why you can't hit straight. Why does a ball keep coming out from the side wall? Now, there's about 3 or 4 different reasons that can happen. What happens is if you break your wrist, your racket's not in the right spot, so it comes back at you because you haven't held your wrist strong enough in the right position. You're hitting the ball too far in front of your body, so you start dragging the ball back to you because you're taking it too early. Obviously, if you've got a circle here and I hit it back here, it's going to be a boast. If I hit it in the middle, it'll be down the wall, and if I hit it over there, it'll go cross court. So you're just hitting the ball too early. So that's also really simple. The other thing that happens is you tend to really just use your arm too much and you just push around. So if I step across here and I bring this around here, it's really, everything's only in the right spot for a split second of time. You need to get some floorboard action. In other words, you need to get some line of ball down the wall. So if you're on full extension a lot, what happens is you'll end up having to really push your wrist out a little bit, which loses a little bit of power, so just to go and get the ball down the wall. So I go like full extension there, virtually, and I hit around there. I've got to be very careful because I've really got to not hit too hard, too fast, or really time my hit to get it down the wall because it's going to go around that arc. I can't push it out. It's very hard to push it out to get it down the wall. Now, the more you push your wrist down the wall that way, the more you get your wrist to go down the floorboard. So this line here, instead of going around here, which just causes some problems sometimes, the more I can go from here and go there out that way, the better it is. Like the more the ball will go down the wall. So it'll work quite well. So I can come from here and push my wrist out that way a little bit. So you can have too much of a round body swing. You need just a little bit of this, even through this point of contact here. So there, just a little bit of straight line. And that straight line, if you noticed, I didn't straight line it by going like that. What I straight lined it with is by using my body. So I'll go here, body, and then out, and it comes through. So it will just go through like that. And it almost like the racket stops. Yeah? And it becomes quite neat. It becomes quite neat, quite quick, and all of a sudden you get really good. Too much around your body can be a real problem, and it can cause grief. And that's where it's at. So the other thing, what else have we got? So the rest of it pretty much is the timing of your hit, allowing it whether it's too far away from you, whether you're actually hitting the ball in front of you, whether you've got a broken wrist. After that, the rest of it's not too much trouble, but they're the main ones. If you're taking it too late, obviously the ball goes into the sidewall, and then it comes out into the middle, and that'll happen a little bit as well. So you need to get your wrist back. So I can push my wrist right back there and hit a ball down the wall that way if I really turn my wrist back there. So all that can go down the wall if you use your wrist that way. Problem is you've got to put that into your swing. Very difficult. So you can from here, and we turn that back there. So that happens a fair bit. You turn your wrist right back this way. So there, and then that's quite good. So understand the floorboard and the direction of racket, the direction of your swing, how it all works. Don't hit the ball in front of your body. Make sure you get the racket down the floorboard, and everything starts to come pretty neat after that. Okay, today we're going to look at a backhand topspin drop shot. Now this is a little bit of a high level skill, but what happens is as you get better you need to employ shots like this because it's such a dynamic outcome. We want to hit the front wall, then the floor, and have the ball relatively close to the side wall on the second bounce, or just as your opponent would like to hit the ball. So I can do this to myself, and I'll just set the ball to myself, and I can lift up and push across. So the outcome that I'm after is that floor there. See how the ball just even sucked along the wall? So there, I'm going to, whoops, just going to hit the tin. I'm going to push the ball into the side wall and across there. Now if I do that to myself repetitively, it gets quite dynamic with the shots, and I'll actually struggle a bit to get it in. That's on the wall. There, that's really tight, that's really tight. So even these shots where I just click my racket, it's really quite amazing just what you can get back and the quality that comes back. So it really is quite a good skill to have. You can get any drop shot back with this method, and that's where the benefit of it is. Jess has not done this before today. I've never shown her this today, up until today. And so it's really, really quite interesting to see how well she goes. Let's go off a straight set, one shot. Play the shot in. Good, so she's over, oops, we're overhitting it a little bit. Again, Right, so what we want to do is we want to lift the top edge. Good. So this is not a standard drop where we go under the ball. Right, what she's doing, she's giving the racket face too much to the ball, so she's hitting this way too much. I want lift up to the roof, straight up to the roof, straight up to the roof. And the ball will just bounce off your racket. It'll stay really short as well. So straight up to the roof. You can turn it over ever so slightly that way and then go straight up, but you've got to lift it above the tin too. Good, that's really good. Up, good, just get the height, lift up. It's all about getting it up, lift up. Racket's got to start down low to be able to lift it up. Racket down low, that's a tough one. Racket down low to lift it up. There, lift it up, lift it up, lift it over. There, good. Usually if you can get it on a half volley, it's even better because you're lifting a rising ball. Up, there, lift a rising ball. There, you'll find it's easier on a half volley. That's a tough one. Up, lift, up, lift, up. Good, even when the ball's tight, you should be right. Nearly, you just got to fight the side wall. Up, up. There, that was a tough one. Okay, I'm going to put her under a bit of stress now. I'm going to get her to come back here with a little shuffle and then come forward with a topspin drop. So yeah, you've got to come out each time. Go, in, back out. Up, racket down low, put it over top. Good, pull over the top. Yep, really good. Good, fantastic. See those, they're really quite tough. They're really quite tight. Up, 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 up. Really good. Really, really good. So she's that good at this straight off, which is, it's not a difficult skill, but she's just so strong in the legs from all the other training that she does as a personal trainer and whatever else and stuff as well. So because she's got the body ability to do this, she gets in really fast. She's reaping the benefits with her racket, just having to go like this to put the ball in. We're going to go straight into the test. We want 5. I want you to come back each time. So we want 5 shots consecutive to be able to finish within 2 floorboards. 2 floorboards is here. That's where our outcome must be when I need to strike the ball. So from here, let's go. 5 in a row. 1. Sorry, my fault. 2. No good, back to none. 1. Or no good, back again. Good, 1. 2. 3, that's a tough one. 4, no good. Ready? Back you go. 1. 2, lift it up, lift it up. 3, lift it up. Ah, I'm getting you pretty close to the 10. Quick, back here, let's go. Up. Right, bad luck, good effort. Really good, bad luck on the tightness. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, easy. 4, put it in, come on. 5, one more for make sure. That last one was on the wall, not bad. Okay, we'll call that a pass. She did really well. One might have been a little bit wide, but the outcomes were very, very good. What she's done here and how good she is at this is really quite amazing. So she's passed the test, but I'm just going to show you a couple extra things you can work somebody with once they get really good at this, which is what Jess is really starting to head towards. I'm going to go off a hard set, which is a bow set down here. I want you to still play your roll drop shot. Ready? So here's your bow set. Straight in, there. Right, she's going to push it into the side wall. Go quick. There. So what she's doing is she's making sure it runs into that side wall. And she's using the roll. There. Watch it. You've got to get onto it with your legs. Get onto it with your legs. There. It becomes easy with your wrist if you just lift up once you get that. So the reason this works with a roll drop is because you need to get inside the line of the ball, and to keep your racket underneath the ball when you get inside the line of it is severe body work. This lets your wrist do half the work when you're really fighting for a ball to get your angle. To get across here, there's really a lot of body work, but you can just come out there. It's really quite simple. So it really makes a big difference. Here we go, last 2. Let's go. Good. Right, too easy. So there you go, there's a little bit of work to be done, a little bit more work to do, but you see the outcome, you see the benefit. It's just phenomenal what it does for you. You often see this when players double drop, or they continually drop because they can't get under the ball. They'll just pop it in, pop it in, pop it in, and it'll be on the wall, and the other player will be coming here just doing this, just to get the ball up. And that's the outcome you get. Great skill to have, it's just a fantastic thing.